Good afternoon, and welcome to DieDragonDie presents the Demonwatch campaign, episode 11. Instead of playing Legends today, because Mark and John were not able to make it, and they weren't able to make it at the last minute, knowing there could only be one explanation for that. Yeah, exactly. I'm just picturing that Mark snuck into the United States. He's now cuddled up with John on the couch watching Sex and the City reruns. They're going to be there Saturday. It's the only possible explanation. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Was I dating myself a little bit? All right. So. Let me just turn off the others. Apparently, my TV is streaming us talking shit about Mark and Joe. Was I dating myself a little bit? I don't know what happened there. It's all weird. I'm like, hey, it's me.
What is it? You gotta try it. It's
it's a Marty. Oh shit. Hilarious. Okay, so the Demonwatch campaign, for those that haven't. How do we describe this campaign in a short period? So there's a world called Voros. This world is in the same campaign universe as Legends. There have been some references that have been fun to kind of throw around. But the heroes in this world are combating basically the abyss has erupted and kind of torn into this world. And it's been this way for several hundred years, and it's called the World Wound. We are using what is it called? The World Wound Incursion module from Paizo. It's an adventure path, and we're kind of using that as some inspiration here. So what has happened is that these Crusaders and forces of light have kind of cornered off this horrible infestation of demons and demonic energy from the abyss, and created a barrier a while back. Well, as we started the campaign, there was an attack on the city that was a border city along the barrier, and the barrier has been breached. The party is basically playing through the post-demonic attack on the city of Valdaris. And they're picking through the rubble and finding survivors and fighting demons. That the attack kind of moved on to the capital city, which lies further to the south, but there's still demonic remnants that are left inside the city, and there's a lot of confusion. Sort of, there's definitely a post-apocalyptic feel at this point. Yep. I don't know if the guys realized that they were going to be playing through sort of like a post-apocalypse. All right. Okay. So we've been having fun doing this. Now, the current situation that the party was in, sort of like, where did we leave off last time? So the group decided. Hello? Huh. Give me a second here. How about now?
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
I was saying things that were very poignant and highly intellectual.
Are you guys getting it?
Here, let me kick this back in.
Yeah, we're good. We're good, Marty.
Good? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
coming. It's good.
XSplit, for some reason, half the time resets audio settings and then half the time doesn't. So It got me this time. It got me.
You got me this time, XSplit.
So, while they were, because it would have been a really shitty game for just the DM blathering away in a one-sided conversation.
Yeah. Thanks for catching that, dude.
Yeah, no kidding. Kudos. So while they were wandering around the city of Valderas trying to catch head from tails, they did encounter a number of cultists that were worshiping demons, and these cultists were coming out of the woodwork, kind of like termites in a burning building. And they came across some evidence that suggested that there were some cultist safe houses around the city, and this one cultist leader that they killed was instructed in vile abyssal script to basically clean up the mess before they leave, i.e., get rid of, the safe houses or any evidence and that sort of thing, which is weird in itself. But so one of the places that was listed was this manor. So they decided to go and check out this manor just to see, what was going on. And there's a couple of paladins in the party, so they wanted, you wanted to go and investigate. Well, they found that the manor was in rubble, in ruins. They sifted around in the ruins a little bit, and they found a vault, a highly magical kind of hedged area that survived. The party breached the vault, and inside they found a body beneath a shroud, a set of very dark robes, a massive book, and that the vault's doorway was still trapped because, they came in through a different means. They accidentally set off the trap of the book and learned that the book itself was penned by some mad demigod and used by necromancers and conjurers of the past to absorb people and demons into the book for future use by the person who owned the book.
Yeah.
The party is now stuck in the pages of the Nazirian book.
That's a two-dimensional world.
Which is a weird two-dimensional world. Ensorcelled by this ancient trap, a mysterious benefactor apparently is operating and helping them, and offers the Crusaders a fighting chance, not only to escape, but to absorb the remnants of mythical power left behind by previous victims inside the book. So last game we called it Chai is for champion, or Kai is for champion. Kai being the archaic letter, which is a precursor for C, so C is for champion, basically. As Eldon Burrows, last game, touched the champion rune that was left behind in these strange pages and achieved his first mythic rank.
We're playing crazy Centipede Galaga.
Yeah, there may be Marty may also be dating himself a little bit by making them go through some sort of Hydra centipede fight, and it was a lot of fun last game. But they've got more pages to explore, and they have this really bad feeling that if they even get knocked below 0 hit points in this place,
everything here doesn't have apparently a con score. They just fucking everything's a construct.
Ahmed is playing 2 characters in the campaign. He's playing Eldon Burrows, who's a ranger paladin of Arvarine, who is born for the crusade and trained for the crusade. He's also playing Lan Halfhorn, a monk rogue, who's from the understreets of Valderas. Apparently these mongrel folk, twisted and misshapen flesh, have been were the descendants of the first crusaders who fought against the demons. And then, because of their forms, were kind of driven underground. So there's whole communities of them down there. Adam's playing Phi, who is a madly smart alchemist wizard, who's also a tattoo artist. So he's got magical tattoos on his body. If you hear us making reference to Princess Nina, the elven wizard has a butterfly tattoo familiar. and their interactions are kind of special. He's also playing a little more hard-nosed Ventaran, who's a silver dragonborn paladin. The people that run this country and actually run several worlds and that sponsor the crusades against the demons are a clan of silver dragons called the Sovereigns. So he is actually descended from the Sovereigns, being a silver dragonborn, many, many times removed. And then there are a couple of NPCs that are following them around. Icon he's a beneficent cult leader, would be a way of describing him. He's an Azamar Oracle sorcerer of Palor, but half the time he says his own name in third person when he's blessing people. He's the healer, basically.
The astute ones, he takes all the wizard spells that are also cleric spells. Whenever he casts one of his sorcerer spells, that's a blessing of Icon. Like the protections of Icon, because they can protect evil. It gets very. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's like he's gotten more than a few looks. Like, wouldn't that be heresy? It would be if it was part of my religion. The way you're talking.
Yep.
But apparently he's got songs where his coming was foretold, and we can get more into that. And then Chase is a fairy dragon that they rescued from a astral whale that crashed into the city following an abyssal storm. The astral whale was a flying whale that kind of acted like a ship. So Chase was the only survivor of that crash. The party rescued him, and it's now my job to make them regret the decision of rescuing Chase. He's a little shit disturber, basically.
It's not. Well, Ventaran regrets it already. Well, not really, but there's no way.
Right.
There's no
Right.
way. This is impossible.
So that is the party right now. And why don't we switch over to where it is that they're trapped. So we use map tools. Let me just load the campaign.
There's got to be a sewer level. There's always a sewer level.
So they caught on the pages there was a narrator that read them this. Greetings, I am the benefactor. I'm speaking to you from between the pages of this fell tome. And then he went on to basically say that there are things in here that are dangerous. It's possible that you could arrive as great heroes, but be warned that there are entities antithesis to your goals. As many powers behind the book, inside the book, do not want you to succeed, and time on this plane is incongruous, as I have calculated, and death here is to consign your being to its pages. The benefactor. They found a page called the Hidden Index, which led them to the Kai rune, which Eldon Burrows then found after battling this strange Hydra centipede snake thing, and has achieved his first mythic rank. And I think that's where we left off with Eldon Burrows. Somewhere on Eldon Burrows' body, the Kai rune has been it's actually physically a thing that glows on you. Is it on your hand or middle of your forehead?
Yeah, it might be
D8.
Down the side of your face? Left buttock?
What does it look like? It's the Kai symbol?
It's a Kai symbol.
Hello,
It's like an X with one of the lines is loopy.
Forehead. Hide that.
Okay, let's put it on one side of your face. So one of the loops of the X is around your eye, and it goes down on your cheek, and the other one kind of goes so on the left side of your face.
Yeah.
All right, you may want to make note that you've got that glowing sigil.
The best place to put magic items is on your skin. They can't steal that. Wait,
Uh-oh.
demons. Uh-oh.
So the rune just finishes dying down. We're gonna resume exactly where we left off. Chase says,
You got a little something there.
I feel power.
turns around with this glowing
powers.
rune on his face.
This
The champion rune behind him begins to kind of like dull. It's still there, but it doesn't seem to have the power yet, or have power anymore.
I believe this confirms the hypothesis.
Yes, says Icon.
Chai is for champion. Good job.
Icon smiles up at Phi, who's standing on his head right now. In this weird two-dimensional plane, there's a slight sort of membrane-like force field around the characters that allows them to do weird things like just easily stand on each other's heads or like move around. Physical motion seems to be a little bit easier here. Gravity not so unforgiving.
Ventarin is going to try to fly across the gap.
Yeah, Ventarin had found some sort of strange set of wings that caused draconic wings to sprout from his back. So you are able to move 5 feet, no problem, without a fly check. What's your fly ability right now?
So that acted as a fly spell, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
What was the caster level?
Your level.
Okay. Give me 1 second to take. I must calculate. Because I'm not good at this. So +2, and it is movability good.
Yeah,
So
while he's doing
skill.
that, this is one of the pages that they had to battle through. So the yellow areas were like solid ground, and they had to push blocks around, and while they were fighting some snake thing, it was pretty neat.
Okay, so I have a +6, 7, 8, 9 -3 for armor check penalty. So I have a +6 to fly.
Okay, no problem. You're able to kind of fly across the 10-foot gap.
I'm not really going to be hovering nowhere anytime soon. Okay, so it appears that rune is
Icon looks at you and gives you a wink.
Yes, they are admirable wings.
Glorious in their own way, I suppose. After you've seen choirs of angels take flight, there is very little about wings that impresses me.
They look really natural. Just saying. They look natural. Eldon, could you make your way back here? There's kind of a gap.
No, it's on the other side. The other side of your face. It's like a bird pooped on it or something.
Chase is making fun of Eldon. I feel power. There's nothing like I feel power. And then the little shit disturber just bringing you down.
Dick. It's all good.
He's
I'll make my way
not-
to you.
There is something with your face.
Something peed all over his face. It's like a big pigeon crapped on it or something. Hey, nice wings.
Come now, Eldon.
I jump to over there.
Yeah, you guys are adept at moving around at this point in time, unless you're doing something really stupid. then.
Nope. Hand, please. I don't think I can make that jump.
Chase is actually able to lift up Eldon in this strange place.
Yeah.
What, you don't want to be dropped?
As he's got you by the scruff and flying you over.
Hey, Chase. Chase, see if you can get me, stabilize me. I want to see if I can attack while you're holding me. I'll just start doing some of the motions as if I'm attacking. See if we're actually able to do this while he's carrying me.
Okay. You're heavy, though.
Yeah, he's able to do it. There may
Okay,
be a slight
cool.
minus, like from
being carried.
carried, but
Yeah, that's fine. Eldon can take that.
Eldon's been in worse spots and still fired his sling.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Ventoran will fly down.
Okay. Icon moves over, giving Eldon a place to land.
I'm just going to start the... We now have a people ladder.
Right, between Chase flying Eldon around and then Ventaran being able to fly, Land being a good acrobat. Yeah. Okay. So where are you guys headed?
We are going to the bottom. Back
Okay, so,
to the
so it looks like there's a
rune.
path, and then you could use these blocks, and then you get all the way back down to the bottom. Okay?
Yes. Does it still seem to be magical?
Yes, the rune, the Chai rune that is red is still there, kind of blazing. It does not seem to have like the same potential that the rune that is now on Eldon's face did. This looks much more solid.
Have you seen all the corners? Chase. We've checked. There's
Yeah.
no other runes. We saw the top left, and I didn't get a chance to see the top right. Eldon did, and then the bottom right. Eldon saw.
I didn't see anything
Perfect.
else to loot. Nothing else to steal, boss.
Ventar is shaking his head.
All right, Phi, what is your strength score?
Phi's strength score is 10.
All right, so Phi, you cannot hold Icon and Ventaran's weight, so you actually get pushed off to the side. Icon goes down. Phi then falls into the Kai rune and disappears.
Well, that's unfortunate. Ventaran will jump into the Kai rune, because that's where he was trying to go.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the hidden index page. Thankfully, you guys just simply appear back back to where you were. You're in a different order, though. I think Chase then goes flying in, Icon jumps in. We'll say that this is the order that you guys come back in. So you're still in this two-dimensional world. You're in this long corridor, if you will. And the Chai rune is still blazing behind you. It's red. Give me perception checks. Actually, I'm going to use your
Passives?
your passive perception checks. So this is one DM trick where instead of having everyone roll dice and then you go through the rigmarole of like, well, what did everyone get? And then, trying to describe, we use the passive rule. I think this is a 4th ed rule. I think they may have carried it over into 5th ed as well, where you take their perception check and add 10. So we keep track of this in the same sheet where we do initiative. So as a DM, I'm like now looking up their passive scores. Of course, I've like tipped my hat that I'm like actually doing this. I could do this, and I often do this without them knowing. They've built characters, however. Like Phi has a plus 13 perception and Land's got a plus 10. So they've built some pretty solid characters that are pretty spot-tastic. How does Phi have a plus 13? Elves plus 2, and then
Elves, and
max
then
rank?
Alchemist gets
Oh,
max
Alchemist
rank. Alchemist, familiar.
I'm like wizard with the highest perception check in the land. What's going on? Alchemist, got it.
Because I'm an alchemist with a familiar and an elf.
Okay. Both Lan and Phi hear the flapping of wings.
We dealt with this before. Why are they back?
Does it sound like the same things?
It sounds like the Guardian Griffins that you fought before. Could you roll a D4? Actually, no, 2D3 is how many I need.
6.
Okay.
Well, this is annoying. Huh.
And just to make sure that you don't think that you're going to be able to XP farm, they're only worth half XP now.
I'd quit if we had a way of XP farming. I would actually walk away. I'd be done. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm not
this
doing
is
this.
when I stopped playing RPGs too. So when you're
So there are lots of these things fluttering around.
Did they appear because everyone left and then we reappeared? I mean, if one of us stayed here, would this have happened again?
They're doing that weird diagonal flight and bouncing off the edges of the pages, and I'm just going to stop moving.
You know what I mean? Can we avoid fighting these things again?
Do we leave
And
any
leaving someone
evidence
here the
of a
next time we jump.
passage? Could we? I would like to roll a survival check to see if I've been here before,
Sure.
because we might be on a page that looks the same but isn't the same. 7.
It's a great thought. There's just nothing distinguishing that. It looks like the same place.
It's got it. It's
Well,
Well,
at
they
least
can't get-
they're too large to get into this cramped corridor of places. Says Icon as you think some of them. I think you could see some of them are just like flying by. Occasionally, one of them makes like a bird-like squawk.
move forward a little bit. Maybe there's a command to convince them to go away?
We can just ignore them and just try to get into the hallways before they catch us.
Ventarn doesn't have any more damage on him. That is gone.
Yeah, make sure you carry over your conditions from the last fight.
Yeah. Just
I
check to see
think
if
your bard is totally out of bard song, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And Icon's got 1
Yeah.
damage.
Icon did get kicked once I'm running low on bombs. Oh no.
Yeah, it's not good. We have to really conserve our
So they're just
abilities.
flying around and doing that sort of. Oh, this one's changing direction because it bounced off the.
Ventarn is going to scratch at the floor.
Okay.
Does it feel like you could dig? Is that a thing that
No, it doesn't leave a mark.
it's?
He's using his claw to scratch. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, doesn't leave a mark.
I think the membranes that act around our persons in the two-dimensional are preventing you from interacting correctly with the surrounding paper? Does that sound right? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. We'll assume that's right.
Icon's lazy smile and slight nod makes you feel better.
Perfect.
What the fuck? There are more of them this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can hear a couple of them down there. There's at least 6.
So, are we going to try to get all of one side, then all of the other?
Back up.
Huh?
It bounced right off the opening.
Does anybody have a long, pointy stick? Lan, you have a
Allow
long,
me.
pointy stick.
Are we able to get through each other's squares,
Yes.
or do we have to back up into Kai?
It's a move
You
action.
you could switch places as a move action. Is it a move action to go through someone's square?
I think you can just go through them.
I
don't
think
think
it's
you
10
charge
feet
them
of. We'll call it 10 feet of movement to go through another person's square. Eldon, you can go
Jay
through.
moves you.
Yeah.
He
All right.
moves
Just
Chase as well.
we will have a seat, and you poke them as they go by.
They don't look hostile.
Well,
We might be able to avoid them. But we have to predict their movements. There's one down there. Oh, here
Fi
comes another.
starts drawing out the way we think the room is shaped,
Okay.
and he starts plotting 6 objects' trajectories.
Right.
There's a lot of possibilities.
You've already watched
He's
them.
just-
We've already
Eldon-
watched them. You've watched them collide.
Yeah, if they hit any surface, that's a constrained path. But if the paths intersect at a point where they're both traveling, then they create new paths from that point.
It's an
And
interesting.
so
It's an problem. Fi can see more of the problem than most people because of his great intellect. But he could spend, I don't know, a couple of
Too long.
days
You could
sketching out this problem space. And for
You could
most people, it would be like a master's thesis.
That's basically what I was going to say. This is how you get a graduate degree in mathematics.
Right. So this is crazy world with griffins on pages. No, follow me.
Follow me here.
Follow me here.
What we need to do is find a way to left click
The
to
train
make
leaves
a
Chicago.
vertical wall that'll cut off some of the things, and then a right click to make a horizontal wall, so you can get all the balls on one side.
So, Lan, are you poking your spear out of the opening? Like, are you threatening?
Yeah, screw it. What's their range? What's the reach of these things? 10 feet?
Don't think so. When we fought
Right.
them before, didn't have 10-foot reach.
Yoo-hoo!
So you're threatening?
Yeah, I stepped out. Yoo-hoo! I stepped back, and I'm readying to receive a charge.
They can't charge you
Why not?
because they can't reach you.
Okay, 3 minutes goes by. It's really close. One of them bounced off here, but then went off, and it didn't actually go into the threatened square.
For frick's sake, fine. Let's do this. Yeah.
Why don't we just sneak? Go to the next one.
We can.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Why don't we just do that?
Well,
Get
just
Tyrant to carry us around. He's got his wings. Right.
yes.
I'll meet you there.
Chase is
Oh,
flying out there. There's one.
why would we want to go all the way around?
Hey, stupid, come back. We're gonna do one side, then the other.
Eta. Okay. There's one going down here. He's flying like right behind it, but then it collides. It flips on its axis, starts going the other way.
Whoa!
He's got a 60-foot move and a perfect flight. So
Oh,
he just-
AOO. Stop kidding.
He actually lands on your spear and climbs over it, and then forces his way by you.
So, isn't it easier to get to the one that's down 2 and to the right?
Yes, let's just do that. Stop
If-
wasting time.
If Kai is for champion, then Gamma's for what?
Guardian.
Don't you
He actually says a little bit quieter towards you.
don't you want some of these assholes to be your guardian?
Yes. Very much so.
He nods to you like Tarn's like you. Everyone heard what he was saying.
I'm assuming somebody is. There are 6 of us and 6 symbols, and Chai only accepted 1.
I am interested in several of them. Says Icon.
But are they interested in you?
Ah. He smiles like he likes that line of thinking or reasoning.
Alright. So, with 6 of these things flying around, that's like if we're gonna go like wee woo wah wee, we really did not like. That's a really let's say risk optimize.
Well, last time there was 4. Now there's 6.
Does that mean next time there will be 8, or will there be 9?
No, that's stupid. Why don't we go back and come back in?
Yeah, let's try that. Let's all go into Chai.
Okay.
I like this.
All right, you guys all go back into Chai.
Okay. And then we all come back out. Is the snake back in Chai?
No, things are where you left it in Chai.
Okay. Then we come back through.
We didn't destroy that one snake, remember? It's still over there.
Yeah, you see the blocks where you block that one snake head in. You all come back into the hidden index. You can hear griffins flapping around.
Okay, we'll take a moment to try to count them.
Okay, there's still 6.
Ah.
Why don't we get... Well, you know what I could do? I could just start... I could pick one of them off. And as soon as they come close, we can leave it to Ventarin.
The problem is, from here, we should be able to poke at them until they stop. It's just...
It'll take too long, I understand.
It seems like a highly expanding problem.
Let's do the easiest path then. Let's drop down one side.
Just to let
Once
you know,
completed,
some of my
working together.
powers are going down, says Icon, as basically he's talking about his minute per levels at this point are gone. Yeah.
I've got nothing. I've got nothing running anyway.
No more magic song for me.
Eldon is looking at his bullets, and he is bringing up the Excel sheet that shows him how many he's actually got.
Your ammunition.
The munitions.
Yeah.
Are we? I suppose we could rest on a page. I would rather not, considering when we get out of the book, I would really prefer there to be an open hole in the chamber with the mage for us to leave through.
What do you mean? We made a hole.
Yes, that hole will last for, give or take, 9 hours.
You mean we're gonna...
Do you have a way of breaking through that wall?
Your magic sucks!
Do we have a way of breaking through that wall?
Depends what they've done to the wall.
There is a door. If I was not mistaken from your descriptions, at least Icon was paying attention. Maybe.
Yep. There was an explodey door. Yes, the door that explodes.
All right, fine.
We should push forward.
Agreed. I've got 28 regular bullets and 17 special ones.
That is
not many.
very many.
No, it's not at all. I'm gonna have to switch to my sword for now. So, only you. Basically, he doesn't need a sling anymore, right? He just grabs a bullet and. Right, Marty?
No, you need your sling.
Damn it!
You can still you can turn the bullet. You still have to have the bullet thrown. So let's try to make our way down to Eta. Where we, based on the sounds of it, will create a powerful priest. Don't you want to be a powerful priest, Icon?
I am not a priest. I am Icon.
Eldon is standing behind him going,
Okay. And then we will loop around after the Paraphant. We should go to the Marshal, then loop around for the Guardian, the Archmage, and the Trickster. Or Trickster, Archmage, Guardian. One, either way.
We want the Guardian strong.
We do want the Guardian to be strong. One second.
He's looking at you like, yeah. Get the meat shield strong first.
guys, quiet please. Go.
Alright, so never you mind.
Alright, well, if we're trying to do this without resting, so we have a way to escape from the chamber with the dreaded mage who's been tearing apart the souls of demons and heroes and champions of monsters for a while, we are going to need to conserve our resources.
Uh-huh.
And the best way to conserve resources is through not getting our faces smashed in.
Well, Mr. Bean Guy said, Champion, Guardian, he had a particular order. And in these types of stories, aren't you supposed to follow the order? You know, those are the rules of storybooks, right?
We will do what the small dragon says.
Uh-huh.
The path of the Guardian is next.
Wait, the mighty dragon chase. Great worm of excellence and color.
We will do what the worm of color says.
He likes the worm of color.
Worm.
No.
That's a good name.
Does that
we-
mean that you are a chromatic dragon?
Hey, fuck you.
Akon blinks at the vulgarity.
Ventarinal This way to the front.
Hey, you should smite his ass, just to see.
I wish to preserve the blessings of my god for now.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Doesn't his light hurt your eyes a little bit? He's kind of annoying.
he is a peculiar sort, but his heart knows not that of evil. It would be glaring given his personality.
Hey, I think we found our guardians. Stuck in a battle with you two assholes.
I will grab Lan. You grab Eldon. That is probably not appropriate. I will grab Icon. You grab Eldon. And for the first pass, on the second pass, you will take Lan and I will take Phi.
Uh-huh.
Try to avoid the
Oh, wait,
Griffins.
no. I can't carry Phi. Phi's too big.
No. You carry Lan.
I can't carry Lan either. Too big.
Lan can shrink himself.
I can just.
Oh.
Yes, but I can only do that for.
Terran Den
there
of
for 3
Scales.
times.
Yes. We will
Can
use
only
the
do that for
blessings of
3
the elders.
times.
Hey, one of the warriors is a thinker. Who would have thunk?
Why? But this is kind of a waste of power, don't you think? We're gonna be here. If you can just wait, why don't you just come get me?
Fewer paths amongst the griffins.
Mer, 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 mer.
Apparently Chase brings up the best in the party.
Everybody wants to be the 5-year-old. Everybody.
I've got one upstairs. Yeah.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? You've got several griffins that are nearby. Oh, they collided in front of you and changed their trajectory.
Okay, we're going to basically fly around and basically try to deposit them and then fly back.
Okay, so the party gets a move and the griffins get a move. So go ahead, Eldon.
What's his name's carrying me, right?
Yeah, Chase flies at 60.
You can
Okay,
move.
so. Is that a. Oh, hold on. Hey. Do I see anything from here? Does he see anything from here? No. Keep moving. See anything here? Oh shit!
All right, Antaran.
He does have 5 foot more.
Okay,
He's
so
not gonna. No, he's gonna stay there.
Ventarin, who is not slowed down by his armor, has a fly speed of 60.
Nice.
Alright, and I had to start 1 square back. So that's the first move. What direction is that thing heading?
It's heading towards the wall.
So it's gonna go Dick Duke. Oh god!
All right, were you carrying Icon?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Okay. Chase has to be there to carry Eldon, and I guess you're carrying Icon like this?
Yep.
Or are you just dragging him behind you?
I'll have him under me. I will protect him as a good guardian should.
Okay. And then what are Phi and Lan doing?
Marty, I can just climb these walls, can I?
Yep.
Alright, if Lan's gonna say screw it, he's gonna go. He doesn't need to be carried.
Okay, so you weren't standing there at the beginning of the round, though. You were a little bit further back.
Further back,
Okay,
yes.
so
Sorry,
how
I was
many-
moving 5 forward to line up.
So,
So you would have been
so what,
standing
I moved
there,
to
and
15
Phi would have been
feet?
there. Yep. Because he
Okay,
had 4
so
guys in front of
20.
you. Yep.
And then how is it two? Sorry.
Two squares for climbing up.
Nope, I'm scaring them. There we go. Yep. Okay, so that's basically a move there, right?
Hmm.
And then F 40 feet. Right.
This thing squawks when you kind of come near, but doesn't do anything. All right, then Phi, what are you doing?
Phi is going to lay down.
He's just gonna stay there. All right.
Just going to have a lay down.
All right. So the Guardian Griffins bounces, and then bounces, and that's one move. And bounces.
Whoa! He could strike it. He could get an AOO right there.
All right,
but it's
and
like,
then these
no,
two.
fuck it.
I'm gonna move only 20 feet at a time because they're doing some weird. Are they actually gonna strike each other? Five and 5. Yep. So 25. Single move brings them to here, and then this one.
Oh.
55.
So he'd have hit that one before.
Yep. And then
So he would have hit that one like over here somewhere.
Yeah, I just kind of gonna grab them in a general pattern here, and there's a bunch at the bottom that are bouncing around. Oh, this one's making it up. Okay, so this one's reverse directions, and this one's bounced off of it. All right, your turn.
Okay.
Well then,
There you go. Boop.
Okay, so Chase flies Eldon in.
That's one move.
so
So Eldon will move 40 feet.
Okay.
And Chase has another move, so I guess he can just he can, I don't know. He'll hang out here. He doesn't want to go outside.
so
Okay,
it's moving up,
Ryan's
flying,
going
and
in.
then coming back. It's like, what?
I can just get there on my own.
I get to here. 60. Do I see anything? No? Alright, he'll start. He's got 20 feet left. So he goes 5, 10. So is that it?
Yep.
Or one more? Okay, that's fine. No, fuck it. He'll be here. Right at the edge.
I'm at a very questionable spot. That's right.
Okay. So the
let's go.
Griffins.
Yep.
There's a big pile up down here. Oh, they missed each other. He's gonna go up that way. That one's gonna go
I don't know
down.
what you're talking about, but it does not sound happy for us.
Oh yeah, these two are basically bouncing off each other in this little area. This one was going down. Okay. And then this one reversed.
Yep. That's what I was saying. I think if I threw up,
Okay, the Guardian Griffin.
bounced.
The Guardian Griffin attacks you. Ventarn, it tries to bite you. AC 23.
Ventarn's AC is. I'm good. I'm good. AC 24.
Okay, so you bring up your shield just in time.
It's the magic armor that I got. I was like, oh, I have AC 23. No, I don't have AC 24. Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there are others. There's another one that's jiggering up this way.
Oh, fantastic.
There's an AOO land if you've got your spear out.
Hell yeah. Oh, it's been a while. Alright, so let's see. I did not power attack. Magic spear.
No,
It's
you're
not.
like, oh shit, there's one.
From above. From above.
Yes, it's coming in.
Ah! 19! What's your AC?
17. You strike it.
Yeah. D8 plus 7. 11 damage.
Hurts the guardian griffin. And it ran out of movement, so it doesn't get its attack. And then these ones are doing something really stupid. They're bouncing off of each other. And then this one's disappearing into the depths. And let me just see if there's any of the others. Oh, they're bouncing around the bottom of the page. Okay. Ventarin and Lan, and I guess everyone else. Chase has no reason to go back out there. Icon doesn't either.
Fi is going to stand up because obviously something's wrong. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Right.
Fuck's sake.
Stand up,
Eldon's gonna run back 40. Can Chase shoot his ray? How many times? Is it times a day or rounds that he has to wait?
Neither Chase nor Icon are wasting their spells on this.
Okay, so he doesn't have unlimited. Got it.
No.
Um,
Well, actually, yeah, he could because he's got a cantrip. Good point.
so Eldon just moves in. He can't. Actually, no, it's move to get there, so he's stuck here.
10 feet of movement to get by Icon.
Yeah, so he can't do anything.
He's got Ray
so-
of Frost. So, yeah. So, he's going to fly out here. Get a nice flank. And Ray of Frost the Griffin. He hits. He does 1d3 plus 1d6 sneak attack. He's got flyby attack and perfect flight. So he could fly out, attack, and then fly back in, can he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go.
Right. Right. So
I time it so that
he
get
flew
my
out.
flank?
Yeah, he flew out, he attacked, and came back in. No, you don't get a flank, he does.
What a dick.
It's ranged, man.
Oh, yeah. Shit, that's right. Good time.
He does 3 damage to the Griffin.
Gotcha, bitch.
Little bit of ice hits the back of the papery kind of inky Griffin, and then some ink
Attack?
breaks off.
Power attack and from above still, or not?
No,
Not
you're
from
not above it.
All right, Lion, let's do this. Woo! So plus 7.
That's more Eldon, but sure.
So hit.
AC 22 definitely hits.
Yeah, a D8 plus 13. 15 damage.
Wow.
Come on.
Okay. That's
And I'm gonna horn. Use my horn. It's a D20 plus 1. Does my power attack affect my? It does, right? My horn.
Yep.
Your power attack does affect your horn, yes.
At a minimal amount, though. No, 11 misses. The thing is able to defend itself. And then Ventarin.
Now, can I 5-foot step back? Marty?
Yes.
Yeah, Ventarin's going to take a total defense action and fly around the stupid fucking thing.
All right, it'll take an AC 13.
No.
Scratching against your armor with sort of a papery, feathery kind of sound.
I'm gonna I'm doing my thing.
Are the 10 minutes per level still up?
10-minute per levels are still up.
Okay, so that's the.
Okay, the Guardian Griffins. You left it, huh? All right.
They fly funny, so